Hi everyone, today I'd like to introduce you to a new brand that's arrived in Australia called Out and About. Out and About's an English brand. It's very well known in England. It's been there for about just over 10 years, but brand new in Australia, so you wouldn't have heard of it as yet. So for that purpose, if you'd like to find out more, you can visit outandabout.com or Google Out and About Strollers reviews. And as you'll learn fairly quickly, Out and About's won loads of awards in the UK, and it's a much loved brand over there. So the first model I'd like to show you today is called the Out and About Little Nipper. Now this is the lightest of the range. It weighs in at just on 8 kilos, so it's very, very lightweight. It's nice and compact, 57 centimetres between the back wheels, which means you can sneak through small spaces. But it's suitable for newborn all the way through to 22 kilos, so it's about 3 to 4 years of age in terms of the age and weight of a child. So the Little Nipper is ideal for someone who wants a fairly versatile stroller, something that's light and compact so they can travel with it. It'll fit nicely in the boot of a car. It's fine for shopping, but it's also got reasonable size 8-inch wheels and rear suspension, so it's quite smooth off-road. It also comes with some freebies, which is always nice. You get a free seat liner, a hinged front bar, and a rain cover, which are really good savings, and I'm sure, as you know, most brands would charge upwards of $100 for those inclusions. So let's work our way through the features. Now, first of all is the adjustable handle, which you can see here. So I'm just under 6 foot tall, so you can see where that sits on me. There's 7 different settings, and an adjustable handle is something that's really important because quite often parents are different heights. And just like having a car where you can adjust the seat, it's really important to find an optimum handle height so you're not bending or straining when you're pushing the stroller. Now, at 8 kilos, this price point and this compactness, there's not many strollers out there that actually come with an adjustable handle, surprisingly. Typically, to get the adjustable handle, you've got to move up to a bigger, heavier model. So that's a really important feature that you shouldn't underestimate when you're looking, and we're happy to say it's included on the Little Nipper. So moving on to the back of the stroller, you'll see we've got a simple pull cord strap. The cool thing about the Little Nipper is it actually reclines, as you can see, pretty much completely flat. So nice and comfy and safe for a newborn baby. And also, unlike a lot of other strollers, you can actually slide the harness, seat recline harness forward and lock that seat really upright. And for those of you who have got small children already, you'll know that most brands fully upright's about here, and quite often the child will get frustrated because they can't kind of lean forward and see out the side of the stroller. So this is a really good feature to be able to lock that forward, allow the child to hang on to the front. At the back here you'll see is a zip window, which is great for viewing and ventilation, particularly in the hot weather in Australia. To open it up, you simply unzip, roll it up, and there's a nice little storage unit in the back there, and you'll see it's a really good big open mesh, and obviously depending on how high the seat is will determine how much exposure is there. Next, as we move down, let's have a look at the brake. Now the brake on the Little Nipper is a really good design. It's a simple bar brake. You've got the red lever there, push down to engage, and push on the other side to disengage. The good thing about this, because it can be done from above, if you're wearing open-toe shoes or thongs or at the beach and don't have any shoes on, you can still operate it. There's a lot of brands out there that have a different type of brake, and unless you're wearing closed-toe shoes, you'll have to reach down and disengage the brake. Next here on the side, you'll see the silver coil. That's actually a suspension. So whilst there's 8-inch wheels, which are obviously smaller than some of the other models I'll show you today, the suspension does work to smooth out some of those bumps. And finally on the back here you'll see there is a basket. It's certainly big enough size to pop your bag and some basic baby care items in there. And when the seat's fully reclined, you'll notice also there's actually, you've still got reasonable access because the back's elastic so you can reach in and pull your things out. There's a couple of red buttons here on the back, one there and one here. They're actually designed so you can quick release your wheel. So if you wanted to make your stroller even smaller for storage or travel, you can pop those off, which is really handy. Okay, so let's pop around to the front and we'll start at the top and work our way down. Obviously you've got your canopy and you'll notice you've got a drop down screen there. You can have that up or down if the sun's a little lower. And at the back of the hood you've obviously got your peekaboo window which you just flip over and Velcro open so you can see the baby. Moving into the seat, you'll notice there's actually this removable liner, and that's part of the inclusion. So if the seat gets dirty, you just simply have to unbuckle your harness, take off your seat liner, give it a quick wash and you're away. There's a lot of brands out there that don't include a liner, which means you have to buy one, or if you don't use a liner, you've got to actually spot clean your strollers. This is a really good handy feature. Also comes with padded shoulders harnesses and a padded crutch, which is great. You'll notice here that there's 1, 2, 3 different heights, and also you probably can't see but there's actually 2 different adjustments here. So for a baby you start on the lowest and the narrowest here, and you expand out as your child grows. There's a hinged front bar which is great. Again, not many brands will include that, they'll charge you extra for that. You can either hinge it open, it opens either side, or you can take it out completely. Into those holes there you can actually put a Maxi Cozy adapter for a Maxi Cozy capsule. They are an extra you have to purchase. These holes also will take a bassinet, which again is an additional purchase. The great thing about the use of both the capsule and the bassinet is when you're using those, because the seat goes completely flat, unlike most other brands, there's no need to take off all the fabric to utilise those accessories. You simply put the seat flat, pop them in and you're away. Now you'll notice at the front there's a good, nice, wide, sturdy, heavy-duty plastic footrest. The idea of that is kiddies with muddy feet, in and out of the pram obviously, it's not going to damage or tear your fabric. It's very easy to give it a quick wipe clean and you're away. Finally, on the front here, you'll see we have like a bicycle. This is a quick release. Just show you sideways. So if you want to take out the front wheels, you just pop that down, give it a bit of a wind, and they'll drop straight out. Again, you wouldn't do that unless, of course, you needed to fold your stroller up really small for travel, for example. But nonetheless, you've got that feature. Also, like all the models, there's a little lock here. You can stop the swivel if you're going across uneven terrain. Now onto the probably the key part of a stroller a lot of people look at, but certainly it shouldn't be the only reason you choose a stroller, is the fold. Now to fold the little nip is really easy. You just lift the 2 sides, reach in, there's a quick release handle. It's good to have the front wheel facing back, and you just pull it up. On the side here is a latch which holds it in place, and if you actually put your brake on before you fold it, you can actually lean it up against the wall if you're out or at home and you want it to be nice and tidy. And to open, you just separate the lock from the frame. I hold the front, grab the handle, re-secure, and you're away. So that's the key features of the out and about little nipper. Fabulous stroller, 8 kilos, nice and narrow, super compact folded. Comes in 3 colours. We've got the blue, there's a red, and there's all black. Accessories, there's a full range that are very, very well priced, including the Maxi Cozy adapters, a bassinet, sun covers, rain covers included as I mentioned, travel bags. So pretty much all the available accessories in any brand are available in the Out and About brand. Suitable from newborn to 22 kilos as discussed, and the great thing with this range is incredibly well built, so they're one of the few brands which come with a 2-year warranty, so you've got great peace of mind there. So check it out, do your research, have a look at outandabout.com, Google Out and About reviews, and you'll find this is one of the highest rating strollers in the market overseas, and we're sure it'll be the same here in Australia. Thanks for watching.